Kevin DeShazo, and he is the founder and director of Fieldhouse Media, and he is speaking with our student athletes this evening. Spoke with our staff today. Just tell us a little bit about the purpose of bringing Fieldhouse Media into college athletic setting.
Yeah, so what we try to do, our goal is to come in and work with student athletes as well as coaches and staff on the topic of social media. And really what we want to do is help student athletes and coaches and administrators use social media in a way that matters. So come in and talk to them about what it looks like now as a student athlete to use it in a way that can benefit them, but also set them up with behaviors and ideas that can help them as they move forward into a career after college.
As you go around the country talking to all these colleges, do you find that a lot of places are just the same? All the college kids are the same?
Generally they are. 18 to 22-year-olds are 18 to 22-year-olds, and so which is fun because they're all they're excited, they're passionate. This is a topic that's relevant to them, but most of them are generally in the same place, and so it allows that conversation to be effective with all of them, and we tweak it a little bit with each group, but generally speaking it's the same. They're all in the same place.
And how receptive do you see it? Do you see it becoming more and more receptive of student athletes getting the message that Twitter and social media can be your friend?
Definitely. And I think the way we approach that helps, is that so we don't come in and say, hey, social media is the bad guy and it's going to ruin your life and it's terrible and you're on it too much and don't tweet this, don't post that, don't do this, don't do that. We come in with an idea that social media is a great and powerful tool if they realize and use it in that way. And so we come at it in a way that we're trying to help them as opposed to try and restrict them from doing certain things. And so that message resonates with them. It's not a message that they're used to hearing, and so that sits well.
What would you say if you're talking to fans of Hardin-Simmons or any college, what would you say the best thing social media offers them? Do you think it's the interaction with the student athletes and the coaches?
Yeah, I think it makes that community and that bond stronger between athletics and the community, and that athletics are the front porch into a university, and so that's how a community connects to a university, is through athletics and through the student athletes and coaches on social media. So it allows them to build that bond, to have actual relationships, and they know more of the story of the people that they're coming in to cheer on at their games, and they can connect with them and encourage them in unique ways. Now they have access to them, which for some that creates fear because of how fans treat that, but it should be a good thing and a positive thing if we cultivate that relationship.
Why don't you give 3 good tips of being good or effective with your social media?
3 good tips. Number 1, it starts with just having a purpose and understanding why you're on social media, and most people don't have a purpose. They're on there just because. So if you have a purpose and a goal for what you want out of it, that can guide your behaviors. I think staying positive is a huge thing. I see a lot of negativity on social media. That's where we tend to vent, which doesn't really benefit us most of the time. And so staying positive and dealing with our issues offline and with actual people. And I think also thinking long term. Most of us, social media is about the now, but it's also about the tomorrow. So how can you set yourself up today for success tomorrow? By focusing on certain topics, by networking with certain people, or having a plan to interact with people that can benefit you and benefit them down the road.
Thank you for being with us today, Kevin.
Thank you, guys.